There will be a woman that will come between us.
I understand why he was sitting there agreeing with what she was saying.
He made no sense to me.
She tries to be alone. That's you don't like it.
That's what that's the thing. But she wants
you were here and they are cooking banku, cook rice and then
she said you're not
she said I made feel like an outcast a little bit, but at least I tried. Bunch of figures.
Calm down.
Subscribe for your girl, because when I came to this house, I knew ships and friendship were formed, so I needed to try harder to even get a friend. As at now, I don't have a friend. All people do is confide in each other and gossip about me. When they see me, they putting up a straight face already. I am always at the point of defending myself from nothing, from doing nothing, always saying sorry to things I don't know, I don't do, but nobody ever says sorry to me. I'm going to live with them just as they have lived with me. JJ stepping in and being like, let people be bush. You need to be very careful and do what your mama trained you to do. After all, Big Mama has told you, let people be them. Hello, welcome to Van Peppy J. Thank you so much for clicking that one. Too much. Now, girl balls and talks about the audacity that they doing their ad that they never thought they would win. People not congratulating them, but also having some narratives about it. Okay, you have JJ also going like, women will separate us. I knew this. And whatever that my bro came to say did not make sense, meaning Jason. You have Drill in the kitchen space having convo saying no one hates her. The way she comes out, attacks certain people. That is why she is feeling that way. Imagine you are to cook with Darling. You decide not to cook. And Darling is cooking. Some people will not eat the banku. Go cook rice too. You don't want to cook the rice. Now, you have Jason earlier also being like, all those nonsense she was saying. Nobody say they enter my ear topo. Me, I just wanted it to be done. I don't want wahala, so that I will go talk to my babe. When did the JJDs get here?
people change. You know that, right? You changed in a lot of ways.
That's the thing. I don't know how I've changed.
JJD emergency meeting. Drill does not want the friendship to break regardless because the three guys don't have problems with each other. Jason doesn't. J. Chris doesn't. But you have Drill coming back and say that, my boy, you have changed. People make people change. And your woman has made you change. Tessie was not like this. With Tessie, we didn't have problem. We had fun. A lot was happening around us, but we were cool. But with your woman, and Jay is like, because she stepped in on the show, and so people are hating her for that. You have Drill saying that regardless, she's also not making it easy. So I'm thinking that step back and let her do her thing. And boy is like, I'm not stepping in. I have been watching from the offense. When she's doing her thing, I tell her things to help her deal with it. But it is frustrating because she does not gossip about people. People have been gossiping about her. You know I don't talk Drill, but I see a lot. Drill is like, yeah, I know they gossip. They all admitted they gossip. Me, myself, I'm guilty. Likewise, my brother here. We've all been saying things about each other lately because of the heat. Let's end it already because we don't want this energy. The guys managed to solve their issue after a lengthy talk. After Jay saying that he doesn't know what they mean by he has changed. What about them? They said they have not changed. They've been waiting for their brother. He's like, you've been waiting for me? You equally have changed. I've just been watching you too. And they are also like, you have changed. So the back and forth, they agreed to it that whatever that it's causing, that could be the women should solve their wahala.
So since you are just do the rice. She said she won't do it.
I know people want to see this happen, but I don't want to see this happen.
So why can't we just?
Because since she came, and since when you were with Te, just be honest.
We've never, yeah.
Drill said he's been very pissed off the whole day because Hermes refused to cook. He's finding out why would she not cook and leaving the duties to Darling, and Darling could not handle it, and his babe had to step in instead of them being in bed. Why? Can't she cook rice? You have JJ saying she can, but do you think she would decide not to cook because there was no problem? It means there could have been something. Right about that time, you have Drew saying that there was nothing. You were not there in the morning. And I had to step in when the ladies were ganging on her, saying that, hey, you not cook, but you eat. You have a man to, your man to eat. And they were really dragging her. I had to step in and say, it's okay, everybody, I'll cook the rice. This is where I'm like, So, every day, you have this girl sweeping, washing, cooking. You have either Darlene coming to the kitchen once in a while to do bit and bit, but 10% is what Darlene will do. Why won't Darlene for once accept that, oh, my sister has been working without complaining. So if she will not cook the banku, that was my problem yesterday. Let me do it. So she makes a case out of it last night, and today makes her the scapegoat by deliberately keeping quiet and saying that, oh, I'm on the banku, I am so stuck. Can you please prepare rice for those who will not eat the banku? She knew the answer because of what happened last night. She knew the answer coming, that she will not. And she joined them to drag her. And this Hermes issue too, if I were Hermes, I think by now I should have also studied the routine in the house. I cannot blame Darlene for playing a game and doing that. After all, she never told Hermes that if I don't work, don't drag me. But I would best wish that Hermes will be paired with somebody else, and Darlene, Rose, Jason, Drill will go to one group for them to also see, because nobody in the house want to be paired with Darlene. So for them to be dragging that lady because of rice, knowing well that she does most of the job, it's over me. But it is what it is, because Hermes has also not made certain things easier for some of the housemates over the weeks with her long, lengthy explanations and talks on issues. Is it intimidation that the ladies feel, or Hermes is really a calf fool?
I feel like you do too much.
I'm making it seem like I kept it in my head. Now, this is everything that happens from Monday to Friday will be asked on Saturday.
Yes, please, I'm going to follow.
Me too. Sorry from here for the way my tone comes across.
The ladies' meeting started, all talked with the exception of Jessica. Now, fast forward, you have baby girl Rose saying that nobody they hate you. Yourself, as you they talk now, you don't want any person to talk. The very day that you've been telling people that you are talking, you are not making sense. I put it to you. Sometimes you talk, you know they make sense. I think you over exaggerate. They do things too much. Something that you're supposed to run it up and things, you just scatter. So everybody should keep being quiet for you to finish with your lengthy sentences. And you've been keeping things inside, and it is creating impression. You know they like Darlene. That is how come you went to the show and you were still talking about things that happened days ago. And she's like, that thing I know they get you. I was living fine with that lady, Darlene. We did our duties the whole week from that Monday. It was AJ who asked the question. And because the show is a recap, we go there and they bring issues back. It not be me where they have issues. It be AJ where they ask me. You have baby girl, Tessie saying that me, nobody get problem with you. And this thing where you they create impression say your man does not like a yam. That boy has been, then she pauses and goes like, that man has been eating yam, banku in this house. So waiting be she doesn't like where you want to rub it on her face, like we know they know. He they eat them. She's like, she doesn't like it. She has allergies to some of them. They are like, they're waiting concern us. There are varying food, she still eats it. So days ago, you have that Delky also saying that you really made us feel bad. Myself and Jessica, as we they cook on our food, no, where you they we know you came telling us say your man know they eat yam, and the way you rubbed it on her face, what are you mama know they eat yam. That time no, we had finished. We then decided to follow what you they say, cook less yam, counted the yams, only for your man to come no the hand day for the yam top. So when they asked for him food, and the yam did not even satisfy other people, all because of women, all because of what you had said. So waiting be this thing that you they communicate, give us. You have them saying that Jessica and Drew, they don't eat banku, and from the day they step foot in this house, they don't eat it. Drew will go for rice, Jessica will go for some beverages with bread and toast, and she'll be okay. But your man, he eats these two meals, even if there is rice and there is banku. He sometimes will go for banku. So waiting be this, that you want to rub on us, my man, and all these things. Fast forward, you have baby girl Arlene saying that yesterday I had to work the whole day because we decided not to do the work that we were supposed to do. Everybody have an opinion.
She says it is unfortunate that baby girl got problem with working for a day. But when she was working, she had support. You had support. But when you leave me to do our work, I don't get support, I don't complain. Fast forward, they were talking and they were like, it is still not right to leave your duties for somebody to do alone. She kept quiet. My best bet is she was yearning to want to have people talk to her. And she accepted her mistakes, saying that how her voice comes up sometimes, it is not good. And they also said they are sorry for gossiping about her and laughing, and they will all do better. Fast forward, the house is peaceful, the JJDs are back.
To evening, Darlene was the one cooking. If it wasn't for your girlfriend that helped. And then she even came to eat some of the bank.
And the same rice that she was complaining she won't cook because she's not eating some. You ate rice?
Jay is not pious, likewise the two guys. But when there is partial selective judgment, then the wahala will find its way to come back. What is this with Jason saying that my babe cooked the whole day, morning, afternoon, evening, and if it were not the other girls, if it were not them who came to help, what would have become of her? And your babe did not prepare the banku, but she ate. I'm like, Jason, for real? And JJ is very unconfrontational, so he would prefer keeping quiet. Is it because they are older? So he prefers if it is confrontation, I won't talk. If not, and it is any other thing, then I will talk. Or he's tired. Because, so Jason is saying he has not seen Hermes not once, not twice, do duties, and Darling will just be roaming and go sleep or go talk. She'll just come by, oh, do you need anything? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm coming on. So just this ones that she's also telling her that do the banku, add the okra. Girl woke up today and all she did was, okay, let me prepare the banku very early in the morning. Then she began talking. We have to work, you don't want to work. And you will be creating impression that somebody is lazy in this house. Then she keeps doing it. Drell is asking. Her man is saying, yeah, Hermes does not want to cook. She told me last night, but let her do it. Then Rose is helping. Delki is like, this is how come I left the group. And when you want to talk, she'll be like, I'm like, Darling, for real? But do I blame Darling? No, because she's also playing the game. Darling does not want to be in the kitchen alone. So fast forward. She needed hands she could not say. So let me rub that girl in. Nobody likes her. And through that, people will pity me and come work with me. And she doesn't care who takes the fall. And she did just that. It is Jason for me. But whatever it is, they are at peace now.
And you were making reference to about your man not eating yam, not eating banku. This boy has been This man has.
The bias on the street is loud. You have J. Chris saying that my ex's presence is a stressful surprise. He goes to the diary room every now and then and communicates in sentences that suggest he wants Tessie back. Last week he was bold and said, I want Tessie back. Frankly, I don't think he deserves Tessie. Likewise, Tessie does not deserve him. So let's put that narrative aside. But it is a way of him communicating that, Big Mama, I don't want my ex. And the mommy of the house knows this message explicitly clear. Why is she not letting her mates go? She has shine. The girl can go and people will not lash out at her for long because they will be like, let's wait for the boy. After all, the lady was just invited on a show and she went fighting for love. By the time Jay will come, he will also begin smiling and having fresh air around him and narratives will be changing. Before he will come, he will also build on his image. Is the show about building image or losing image? This is a model. When he cracks down, he is likely to lose it all. And what is this we're talking about mental health? When you put in a 22-year-old to deal with an ex, he has given you all signals and clues that I am tired. Look at his face. If TV3 were cashing out on this, I would even like it. But the storyline is becoming boring to the extent that they are not cashing out, they are rather piling hate for them. Look at the peace scenario. The house will not stand by the peace. You know why? Peace desired by many will stand. Peace desired by minority will lack commitment. The majority don't see any problem with what they are doing. They are okay. They don't have commitment issue. It is you who is the problem. So why would we koto? So it's just a matter of time the crack will come because they have not seen problem. It is you. So let that girl go and go shine and let that guy stay and rewrite his story solo. Tessie goes through things, people are talking about mental health. Few days ago, Droid drags Rose, people are talking about mental health. Jay is dealing with this mental health week in, week out. And men go mad the more than women. So what's up? Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, like, and share.